Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sony. So I'm gonna talk about what an au pair is in this video. I'm gonna talk about who can become an au pair, where you can actually go, depending on your age, the requirements with each country, because every country has its own requirements. So welcome to my YouTube channel again. Like the live, share, subscribe. Remember to comment on any more questions that you have, any more of the videos you would like for me to do, yeah. So an au pair is being an au pair. The whole concept is about culture exchange. So an au pair is a young person who moves from their home country to another country to go and experience their culture. So you get to learn the language, you get to integrate, and you live with a host family in that country. So there are several requirements for each country, but there are the basic ones, which you have to be between 18 to 30. You have to have experience taking care of kids, because that is what basically you're gonna be doing. You have to have a passport at least. You have to can speak English, basic English, not married, and you don't have your own kids. As yeah, I don't know, those are the requirements for every country. So remember, you can be an au pair in any country in Europe. Also some countries, the US, the UK, Australia, but mostly I'm gonna focus on Europe, because that's where I have my experience from, and that's where I know more people are au pairs in, and it's easier in Europe than in the USA or UK or Australia. Yeah, so I'm gonna just be based on more on Europe. So as a Kenyan, yes, I am a Kenyan. As a Kenyan, I came to Netherlands first as an au pair in the year 2024, and you have to choose the country you would like to go to, or you can just apply to as many countries as you would like. So in Europe, you can apply to Germany, France, Netherlands, Belgium, Iceland, Switzerland, Sweden, Finland, and all these countries. Remember, they all have different age limits. When we say about 18 to 30 being the basic age limit, it's for all the countries, but some countries like Netherlands and Belgium and also Switzerland, you need to be between 18 to 25. In Austria, you need to be 18 to 27, Germany 18 to 26, France, Sweden, Finland, you need to be 18 to 30, Denmark 18 to 29, as a Luxembourg, you need to be 18 to 30. So as an au pair, what do you actually do? Okay, when you move to a new country, what you actually do, you have to help taking care of the kids in that family. In Europe, mostly it's about 20 to 30 hours in a week. In the USA, it can go up to 45 hours in a week. So that's why I'm saying I'll just talk more about Europe. So yeah, 20 to 30 hours in a week, depending on the country you're in. Every country again has its own limits and rules around being an au pair. So in Netherlands it's 30 hours. In Belgium it's like 25 hours. So you need to know the country you're going to and what hours are supposed to be there. Also, with every country has its own pay. The allowance is different with each country, so it's not gonna be same. Okay, what else can we talk about? So that is what being an au pair is. So I'm gonna talk about the process, how the process work of becoming an au pair from the start to the end. So I'm gonna read my notes. Yes, I have notes. First of all, you need to create an account on our au pair website. We have different au pair websites. We have aupair.com, we have Au Pair World, we have Great Au Pair. We also have agencies that help with each country or different countries. Yeah. Okay, you also can use Facebook. Some people find their families on Facebook. And with Facebook, you just need to join the groups. You can just search on the group Au Pair in Europe, Au Pair in Finland, Au Pair in Germany. Join the groups, then you can post your profile there and wait for families to contact you. Another thing you can do on Facebook is when families post that they're looking for an au pair, you inbox them and message them, or you can just comment on their post and tell them why you should be their au pair, because most times these families get up to like 200, 300 messages, so you need to make your message be unique. Okay, another thing is talking up to the host family. So when you send a message to the host family and the family replies to you, they want to get to know you, you need to be very open about it. You need to initiate video calls when they tell you the time they need to talk. Be there, have your script, have your questions ready to ask them, so that you can also be able to know what kind of family you're gonna live with. You're gonna live with this family for a year, sometimes more than a year, so you need to really know them well. Not like know them well, but know what kind of au pair they're actually looking for, their expectations, so that you can know if you actually match with them. Another thing is having video calls. Have a video call so that you can feel familiar with the people before you even go. Don't just message and that's it. When they offer video calls, you can also say you're available to have a video call. Always remember, when you're texting a family, leave your WhatsApp number. That's what I did. So I'm going to talk about me. I used to leave my WhatsApp number there, and then I say like I'm ready to have a video call if they're interested. So I will get families texting me directly on my WhatsApp, and they will schedule a video call. Always want to have video calls with them. Always listen to what they are asking, because you need to know if you're the person that they expect, if you're gonna do all those things they expect you to do. Okay, if you have the experience of looking after a toddler, an infant, a teenager, to ride a bike, drive. Okay, also another thing is you need to agree on a schedule. When they send you a contract is a different thing from the schedule. A contract is just something standard that you need to take to the embassy to show that they are in agreement with you being an au pair. But you need to also have a schedule. You can ask them even on the video calls when you're talking. Ask them, how is the schedule gonna be like? Ask them, what do they expect of you as a person, as their au pair? Do they have multiple kids? Do they want you to watch the multiple kids, maybe 2, 3, 4 kids at the same time, or are you gonna watch maybe one child per time? Do the kids go to school? Do they have extracurricular activities? Do you need to take them? How is the transport there? Do you need to use a bicycle? Do you need to drive? So you need to ask these questions. Okay, and also when you are to sign a contract, don't just sign a contract because you just want to travel. You haven't read the contract. Know what the contract is saying. Look up the country. If you find a family in France, you find a family in Germany, in Netherlands, look up the contract rules on Google or ChatGPT. Just ask it so that you can know what kind of contract they wrote. You can know if this contract actually makes sense, because most people in the French embassy, you'll end up getting a denial because the contract doesn't align to what they actually think being an au pair is. Okay, yeah, after you just sign the contract, after they send the contract, you sign the contract, book a visa appointment, you get the visa, then you travel. Actually, that's it. That's the whole process. It's just, let's start. It's just opening an account on aupair.com or Aupair World, or signing up to an agency if you want to go to Netherlands, agencies like Sunshine Agency, Aupair Amsterdam, finding a host family, having interviews with these host families. Talk to as many families as you can, so that you can even know what do you actually want, what country suits you, why do you want to go there, because most of these agencies, even the embassy, might ask you, why do you want to go there? Why not France? Why do you want to go to Germany? Why do you want to go to Netherlands and not France? So you see, you're gonna be asked as many questions as you can, so please be ready to answer as many things as you can. Read the profiles of this family so that you can actually know what do they want, so that you can actually tell them, yeah, I can do this, I can do this. Can you take care of an infant? Do you know how to bottle feed? Do you know how to potty train? These are things you need to read from their profiles. Do they have pets? Do you want to be in the same house as a dog or a cat, or there are some people who have snakes as pets, lizard, horses? Do you want to live in the countryside? These are things you need to check when you're looking for a host family or looking to be an au pair. There's so many things you need to check. Also, does this country need a good conduct? Some countries do not need a good conduct. Some countries are going to ask you to give a school certificate. Some countries don't care if you even finish school. So please check out what the country you found a host family. please check out all the requirements on that country, how you go through the process. Some countries you need an agency which are free. For the au pair you don't pay anything. Some countries need you to do the job. So yeah, I think that's all for today. Please remember to just comment, ask me all the questions you would like for me to answer, and we can meet on the next video. Ciao.